It's 2025, and it is now an incredible time to start accessing some of the equity in your home. If you don't have a home equity line of credit, or if you've had one for a long time, you may want to reconsider getting a new one, or if you don't have one, getting one. At Forte Financial Mortgage Group, we are offering home equity lines of credit right now, in most cases with no appraisal, and closing them start to finish in 7 days. We even have incredibly, special programs for our self-employed individuals who perhaps have had issues getting a HELOC or home equity line of credit by utilizing traditional underwriting methods with tax returns. We now have alternative documentation programs where we do not need tax returns for self-employed individuals, and we can do things a little differently with bank statements and some other options. So if you're interested in seeing what your HELOC, home equity line of credit, would look like for you, reach out to us. Again, we're closing these start to finish in 7 to 10 days on average with no appraisal. And we can tell you very, very quickly, what that looks like for you with a quick analysis. And, the reason why now is such a great time is because equity is up, everyone's equity is up, and rates, although mortgage rates have ticked up in the last few months, the Fed funds rate has come down a full percent, since September. And, that what that is tied to in terms of mortgages directly are HELOCs, because HELOCs are, for the most part, based on prime rate. And when the Fed cuts rates or raises rates, they are directly affecting prime rate. They're not affecting 30-year rates, but they're affecting prime rate, which is HELOC. So prime rate was 8.5% back in September. That is now 7.5% in January 2025. So they've become a lot cheaper. The Fed has already forecasted more rate cuts this year. So, the reality is if you get a HELOC today at 7.5%, it will most likely be lower at some point, this year, and you will benefit from that because your rate will go down. So reach out to us today, fortefinancial.com. No matter what the situation is, we're also offering our home equity lines of credit on investment properties and second homes. So if you have a second home or an investment property, you want to access some of that money to go do something, to invest it, to buy other properties, to do renovations, pay off other debts, reach out to us today. We'd love to help you out with that. fortefinancial.com.